doing, y'all? Today is March 27th, 2026. Midland Brothers Mobile Detailing. My name is Chris Midland, owner and operator. As you know, if you've watched any of my videos, I've been in business for about 18 years doing car detailing. I've had my own business for close to 15. It is currently 6:57 a.m. and I'm 2 minutes out. My first lead, first real in-person quote. So this is day one, guys. Launching new logo, new site, new area, and revamping and starting from scratch. I'm gonna show you guys how to take a new detailing business, make it successful within the first few months, guys. All right, we're gonna do this together, so come along, join me. It's gonna be fun, guys. Day one, woo! Let's get it. All right, huge success. We are on for Thursday morning next week. Here we go, guys. All right, guys, I'm back home. I just wanted to briefly kind of go over what took place to fill you guys in, because this is what this channel is going to be about. Like I said, this is a new launch, a new business in a new area, and we're going to hit the ground running. I'm going to show you how to step by step how to move this business into being very successful in a very short period of time. Prime example today, lead number one, intake one, quote number one. Excuse the noise in the background. It's beautiful out here. Of course they're cutting grass. It's too nice to not be working. Anyhow, the intake lead online started with basic wash on his Nissan Titan. Pulling up to the quote, in-person quote. I don't just jump right into business, okay? It takes social skills, interpersonal skills, things that I've learned over business over a period of time. That's going to take practice, guys. Learn how to just communicate and talk, and get to know the person first. We talked about life for a few minutes, talked about what he does, and I told him where I came from and the area and why I moved. Get to know somebody on a personal level. Start building a little bit of trust, a little bit of background, a little bit of about me. And here's the kicker, here's the hook, guys. Here's the hook. This is what you want to do when you're starting in a new area. Give somebody an incredible deal. If your work can back up your big game, your talk, it's gonna spread like wildfire. Okay, word of mouth is your best friend in this business. Okay, the flyers are great, the ads are great. All of it's good stuff. All of it's good tools in the tool chest. But your number one is your word of mouth. And that's what I learned a long time ago. So that's why you go above and beyond, okay? That's why you do these things. It's a strategic investment, like a marketing expense. Okay, we're gonna get a solid foot in the door. Basically, you need a success story, some positive word of mouth. That's really gonna kick things off. It proves that we can deliver in this market. The upfront hit to profit, it's worth it for the long-term pipeline it could generate. Today is a perfect example for that. I discussed the ceramic coating and its benefits to him. I told him I wasn't trying to upsell him. I just explained to him that I'm going to create this content for my channel. I'm taking everybody along for the ride to show them how to create this business and make it successful. And I just threw it out there, and I said, if you want to just see my work first, I'm perfectly okay with that. You don't want to be pushy, and all I was trying to do was just give him a discount. If he wanted to accept it, great. If not, I also told him you can think on it. I'll send you some literature on it. I'll send you what I use. I'll send you some portfolio pictures. I said, but I'm only going to offer this, for a short period, because when I start getting busy and backed up, I'm not going to be able to do this. And I left it at that. We talked for a little while longer, and he was taking his wave runners out today. I looked at them, they're brand new, they're beautiful. I said, those are really nice wave runners. We talked for a few minutes. I said, these are what need to be coated with all the salt, seawater. I said, I'll include those for free with your 50% off ceramic on your truck. I could see it intrigued him. So I said, all right, man, enjoy your day, have fun. It was a pleasure meeting you. I left there, and as soon as I got home, my phone buzzed, and he said, hey, would you give the same deal to my son on his truck? And I said, absolutely. And I said, and you know what? I'll still give you the same deal when you're ready in a few months. I'm just going to briefly go over a couple of the messages without being too personal. And he asked if the inside gets done. I said, that's included. This is the deal of a lifetime. Okay? He set that appointment up. He set his appointment up for his truck. I'm going to do his wave runners as well. Word of mouth, guys. This is what I'm talking about. He already had called his buddy who has his wave runners. His buddy said how much for a ceramic on his wave runners. Okay? I haven't even started work yet with this fella, and I was already building trust. And watching my videos, he sees my work ethic, he sees my drive, and he sees my work in the past. So he knows what I can produce, the discount I'm given, and just joked around and said, hey, I'll include him for free as well if he gets a ceramic on his truck. He said he may just do that. We'll see, guys. But that's how my workflow kind of goes. That's kind of my process, okay? And I'm already doing a quote on an RV this Sunday for scratches. I may have a full work week lined up next week, just like that, okay? And I want to show you guys how to do that. I'm taking you along for the ride. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let's grow together. All right, guys, have a great day.